I think that censorship 90% of the time is a bad thing, but there are situations where it could be positive. For instance, in journalism, there's this idea that in order to kind of have objectivity, you need to present both sides of the coin. You have to have balance, which is good most of the time. But there are situations like global warming where 97% of people, 97% of scientists say that it's real and that it's happening, and only 3% say that it's not. But in the news, they still have this idea of presenting balance where one person for, one person against, which gives the false idea that it's a topic that's hotly debated, when in reality 97% of people who know that it's happening. And I think in a situation like global warming, where it's something that massively affects everyone on Earth, maybe censorship of that 3% of people could be a good thing.
Yes, I do believe that there's a benefit to censorship within reason. I think that children shouldn't be exposed to really detrimental material from such a young age, because I think that they should live in that sort of reality. The world is a little less dangerous than it actually is, so that they don't grow up cynical.
Yeah, I definitely think there is a benefit to censorship. For one, it can help maintain a level of respect, and it can also help retain someone's privacy or a certain topic's privacy if need be. But overall, I think that if those two factors aren't included, I think work should probably not be censored.
I think there is a benefit to censorship when freedom of speech borders on harassment. I don't know if you deserve to speak your mind freely if it harms someone else.
So I googled the definition of censorship, and it says the censorship is the practice of officially examining books, movies, etc., and suppressing unacceptable parts. And I think the part at the end that says unacceptable parts is kind of what makes this such a hard question. Because you think that like racism and sexism and other awful things people might say would be unacceptable, so I don't think censoring something like that would be bad, but everybody has different tastes and judgments, so once you start censoring what people think are like not acceptable, it doesn't really offer a lot of space, because there's so many overlapping judgments in terms of what's acceptable and what's not. So I don't really have an answer.